everyone, welcome to another episode of The O Show. I'm O and I'm here for your amusement. Okay guys, so we have another O positive review. Yay! Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing the movie Nobody 2, right? Okay, now hold on. Let me just talk to y'all because so going to the theaters this year, I always kept seeing the poster for Nobody 2. And I was like, okay, there's gonna be a new movie coming out, right? I love the first one. Now the first one came out about, like 5 years ago? Something like that, 4 years ago? And I remember loving it. I do love that movie. However, since it's been so long, like, I don't remember what happened in that movie. I remember something about a watch. And I remember there was this awesome bus scene when he's on a bus one night. That's all I remember. I can't even tell you what that movie's about. So, I normally will prepare for a sequel. Like, okay, let me go watch the last movie so I can kind of know what's going on and what I need to know. And I didn't do that because I didn't realize this movie was coming out. Well, like, this week. I learned earlier this week that this movie was coming out this week. So I said, oh, okay. Because I still haven't seen the new Naked Gun movie. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do this week? And I'm kind of glad I did go in blind because I never saw a trailer. All those damn trailers that showed at the beginning of the movies, none of them were this movie. And I watch a lot of TV. And I know for a fact I have not seen a commercial for this movie on TV. So I don't know if that was on purpose or was I just watching the wrong channels because I don't know. So this movie's out. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know the cast. So with that said, okay, well, I'll get to the cast as I talk about the movie. But I'm not going to tell you what's happening from beginning to end. Like, I think you should go see it. It's a nice, action-packed summer vacation movie. Should I say fun for the family? I don't know. It's kind of violent for little kids. But look, you guys. So, so we have Bob Odenkirk, right? He plays Hutch. What's the last name? Mansell? Is it Mansell or Mansell? I don't remember. But he's this former government assassin going by the code name Nobody. So when the movie starts, we see that he's still kicking ass, and because that's what the movie is. But he did something that put him into debt, and that's one of the things I was like, wait, is that from the first movie? I can't remember. Or was that something that happened in between that's now led up to this movie? Like, I don't know. But anyway, he's trying to pay off this debt. But he's tired of whooping ass. And so, he's like, look, bad guy. I'm tired and I need a vacation. So look, his marriage is like really rocky, right? So he's like, I need to just take some time off. So the bad guy's like, oh, you do? But he does it anyway. So yeah, so this movie is pretty much him and his family on this vacation to a place called Plummerville. What kind of name is Plummerville? I couldn't tell if it was the town and it had an amusement park in it called the same name. That was really weird. Anyway, it was a crappy place called Plummerville. It has like some crappy rides and crappy sideshow attractions or something. Like there's like this wolf dog. Wolf dog, that sounds better. Anyway, that's where we are in this movie, right? So along for the ride, okay, so look, you got Bob Odenkirk and his wife. The wife comes back, her name is Connie Nielsen. You have their son, you have their daughter, and then along for the ride is Christopher Lloyd. And he plays the father. Like, out of nowhere, they're like, Grandpa's coming. Another thing I don't remember in the first movie. It's like, was there a grandfather in the first movie? I usually remember what Christopher Lloyd is in, and I don't remember him in that movie. So, apparently he is. I didn't watch the movie, the first one again, but I did check the IMDb, and he is listed. So, I was like, okay, maybe he had a cameo. I don't know. So, they get there, they're having fun, they go to this arcade, and then the son gets into a fight with this stupid boy over a stupid girl, like stupid teenage people shit. It starts a fight. So anyway, the manager of the arcade gets involved, and then the dad gets involved, and the manager slaps his daughter upside the back of her head. Like, we all gasped in the theater. We were like, no, he didn't. So that starts a chain of events. So yeah, the father is whooping ass inside this arcade. We then meet Abel, who is played by Colin Hanks. He is the sheriff in town, a corrupt sheriff. And so we then after that meet Wyatt. And Wyatt is played by John Ortiz. And he's the owner of Plummerville, right? So he's like, well, I want them out of this place. But apparently Colin Hanks' character, he's like, well, fuck that. I just want to like beat their asses. And so, well, his ass, the father. And yeah, there's a scene on a boat. And they're like, he's like, this ain't a duck boat. And this one guy's like, yeah, it is. Like, look, it's a boat and it has a duck on top. He's like, that's not what a duck boat is. That's funny. And so, yeah, we have a fun scene on a boat, which is really weird because this one cop guy, he's in a uniform, and it's not like they're in the middle of the ocean, but they're doing all this, like, fighting on a boat with people on it, which is supposed to be the joke. Like, the people in the front don't know what's happening in the back, but you're still kind of on this dock. Like, when you have witnesses, like, oh my god, that cop is, like, beating up that guy for no reason. Like, what did he do? It's really weird. I get what they were doing, but that was kind of odd. Anyway, the final boss in this movie is this character named Len Dina. I thought it was Len and then Dina, but looking at the credits, it just said Len Dina, like one word. Oh. But, surprise, surprise, it's Sharon Stone. Did y'all know Sharon Stone's in this movie? Well, you do now. And she has this crazy hair. And she's this badass boss bitch. There's this one scene where she's dancing. It's so funny. It kind of reminded me and my friend, hey, shout out to Michelle. We were like, that is so Christopher Walken from, what was that video he was in? Fat Boy Slim? Is it a Fat Boy Slim song? I think so. It's still today like an awesome music video. Check it out if you haven't. But yeah, it's craziness. Like there's a final showdown in the park. It turns into Home Alone. There's booby traps all over the place and shit. So it's a fun movie. You can't take it too serious, you guys. Like you got Bob Odenkirk, who's I don't know if you know how old he is, but this movie always reminded me of what's that one Denzel movie where he's pretty much doing the same thing? The Equalizer. I was not a huge fan of The Equalizer, but because the whole time I'm like, am I supposed to believe Denzel Washington just kicking ass up and down the street by himself? I mean, it kind of works with other people, but I don't know. Did y'all ever watch the Equalizer TV show? I thought for a fact that show didn't last like one season. Like, no shade to Queen Latifah, but I was like, the Equalizer TV show. Well, the joke's on me because it was on for like 6 seasons or something. Oops. Alright, you guys. That's Nobody 2. I do recommend watching it. If you want a fun action, just sit back and have a good time movie, this is it. Like, I really do enjoy these movies. Oh shit, another thing too, RZA is in this movie. Another thing like Christopher Lloyd, I was like, was he in the first movie? Well, apparently he is. So he is playing Hutch's brother. And don't remember that storyline. But he returns here. I don't remember if he even did anything in the first movie, but he's part of the action in this one. So I guess that's good. You know, I don't know if this is the last movie, but, you know, nice little circle of life there. But, yeah, RZA is in this movie playing his brother. It's really weird because he goes to the nephew and daughter, or nephew and niece later in the movie, And he kind of like walks in, and like no one's like, "Hey, Uncle," what was his name? I don't remember his name. But if for someone to be an uncle, like no one was like, "Hey, Uncle so and so." That scene was weird. He was just there. like I think he's addressed them, but like no one really addressed him. Oh, and then what's up with the wife? Because in this movie, she's shooting a gun at the arcade with her son, and her son is like, "Yeah, Mom, like you hit every target," and she's like, "What? I did? What?" And so I'm thinking like, "Oh, wait, is she an assassin too? I thought she was like a normal like civilian." What in the Mr. and Mrs. Smith is happening right now? And then there's a part in the end where she knows shit's about to go down, so she tells her son and daughter like, "I'm gonna go for a walk," right? And so she looks at the son and says, "Hey, you got this, right? You got this." And he was like, "Wait, what? Oh. But I was like, what? What's happening? Is the son a ninja too? Like, is the whole family ninjas? I don't understand what's happening. Like, how did he know? What is the code word? Is there a code word that was used? Or a wink? Like, I don't understand. That part was weird. Okay, again, I'm going to say it again. I didn't rewatch the first one. I need to do it this weekend. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for this review. But did you guys catch that? Like, I was trying to figure out what the hell was happening. Alright, so anyway, if I had to rate Nobody 2, I would give it a 3.5. I would give it 3. I will bump it up to a 3.5. But if you are a fan of the channel, you would know I don't do half with my shots. So I'm going to happily round it up to a 4. Okay? But really, I wouldn't give it a 4. But like if I had a letter system, I would give it a B out of, A, B, C, D, F. Right? Okay, so cheers. I'm okay. Alright, you guys, so let me know in the comments below if you like the Nobody move. Well, if you like the first one, are you going to see the second one? And if you saw the second one, do you like the movies? Yeah, I do have to rewatch the first one. I don't know. What did I miss? Did I miss anything, y'all? Help me out. Alright, so in the meantime, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Wait. I was trying to do a shimmy, but it's early in the morning. TTFN.